Maybe you're here because you've wondered exactly what is going on in your body that you can't get pregnant. Your labs are normal, you're feeling okay, but for whatever reason, it just isn't happening. In the previous two videos, I've talked about HTMA and how it's such a helpful tool in couples who are wanting to get pregnant because it can show us so much. Today, I want to talk about several different patterns I see often in couples who are struggling with fertility. Understanding these patterns and why they're happening can really be the key to figuring out your fertility issues and then correcting them so we actually can get pregnant. Again, the hair tissue mineral analysis is a simple test that you can take at home. You send in a hair sample and it gives you your overall analysis of both minerals and heavy metals and things like that. And I personally prefer this over blood testing, and I've done a video before that I will leave the link to below about why I prefer this test over blood testing. And one of the reasons is that minerals are not great to look for in blood because the blood is always trying to stay balanced. And also the blood is just a snapshot in time, where this mineral test is really a look at 2 to 3 months worth of nutrients. All right, let's talk about those patterns. The first one I want to talk about is called the sodium to potassium ratio. And we really need these in balance because on every single cell in your body, there is what is called a sodium-potassium pump. So every single cell is looking to balance out that sodium and potassium ratio to the optimal levels. Now, what's really important about this particular ratio is that it can tell us how the body is functioning overall, especially when it comes to stress. So we can see how the stress pattern is and if this is like an acute stressor or if it's been like long-term stress. Some of the symptoms you might see in this pattern include fatigue, anxiety, irregular menstrual cycles, and basically like overall difficulty handling stress because the body is at a point where it's like getting burned out. So for this particular pattern, what we're going to do is we're going to address that imbalance, but also talk about lifestyle, because we can add in all the supplements we want and even be eating well, but if we're not addressing that stress and making sure that we're not adding things into our lives that are causing stress, then it's really not going to do a whole lot of good in the grand scheme of things. I want to tell you about a friend I worked with recently. She came to me actually for hormone balancing, and I remember this clearly on our call together. And she looked at me and she said, "Becca, do you even think there's hope for me?" Like, she was just that down and that discouraged. And you can see her testimonial right here. Within a couple weeks of working together, she had lost 10 pounds and felt completely like a different person. So this is a huge one in fertility as well. The next pattern I want to tell you about is called the 4 lows pattern. And basically what that means is calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium are all below optimal levels. And really we need those 4 main minerals to be balanced before we address anything else. This matters for fertility because if those minerals are low, it is going to contribute to a whole host of things because the body does not have what it needs to function optimally. And it takes a lot of energy not only to make a baby, but also to sustain a pregnancy. It's like running a marathon. And so if these are all low, like calcium is very important for ovulation and magnesium is very important for relaxation and rest. And if the body does not have what it needs to overall function, it's not going to be ready to make a baby. I was working with a client recently who had this pattern, and it was very interesting because this person had done blood tests and some other functional med tests and just was not seeing the progress that they wanted to with this other practitioner. And they knew I did this test, and I said, "Sure, I can take a look at it for you." And it turned out that this person was in a 4 lows pattern, meaning that they probably were not going to make progress in just about anything that they were doing until we got those minerals replenished and balanced out. Some of the symptoms you might see in here is just overall feeling burnt out, not being able to handle stress, fatigue, sometimes insomnia or like ADHD type symptoms can be involved with this pattern as well. I wanted to mention too that especially if you're struggling with secondary infertility, this may be a factor for you, and that's because breastfeeding and pregnancy takes a lot out of your body. Like I said, it's kind of like running a marathon, and those sleepless nights, and a lot of us are eating on the go when we're nursing and really not focusing on the nutrients because we're just like focusing on keeping that baby alive. But this pattern really can be the key to replenishing your nutrient stores. In this pattern especially, I think it's important that we use that custom supplement powder because it is going to give your body not just that sodium, magnesium, calcium, and potassium, but it's going to add in all the cofactors to help those absorb well and help your body utilize them the best it can. The next pattern I want to talk about is a calcium shell, and you can see right here that calcium is much higher than the rest of the minerals. And basically what's happening there is the calcium is forming almost like a shell around each and every one of the cells. Now, this is a body's protective mechanism of helping to dumb down or numb feelings that somebody may not be capable of handling. It's just an amazing protective mechanism, but it's one that we need to deal with, especially if we're trying to get pregnant. And sometimes you see this pattern if somebody's been in an abusive relationship or even just a traumatic event of some kind. A lot of times the body will protect itself and help to numb itself by forming this calcium shell. And again, we really need to bring in cofactors and stuff so that calcium shell can be broken down and those cells can start functioning like they need to. A lot of times in this pattern, you'll see like being withdrawn or kind of numb or feeling like the world is just passing you by and you just don't find joy in the things that you used to. Sometimes you'll also see sluggishness, and usually you'll see like a lowered metabolic function as well. The next pattern I want to talk about is called copper toxicity or even hidden copper toxicity. So basically what this pattern is that there's either high or low copper, and we want copper to be balanced like everything else. But the interesting thing, especially when it comes to women, is that copper and estrogen have sort of like this synergistic relationship, and high estrogen can drive copper higher and high copper can drive estrogen higher. So it's kind of like this ugly cycle of one driving the other up, driving the other up, driving the other up. And a lot of us are exposed to copper. I would say probably 80% of houses in the US have copper pipes. Some women have had copper IUDs. Copper actually can be passed in utero. And if you've been on birth control at all, again, you have been taking artificial estrogen, or if your mom was on birth control, there's a lot of things that can contribute to copper toxicity. And like I said earlier, we really do need to balance out the 4 main minerals before we address copper, because once we get those 4 main minerals balanced, a lot of times things will kind of resolve on their own. But sometimes we do need to bring in something like zinc that is going to oppose that copper and bring it back down to a better level. It is really important that when we're looking at things like mineral balancing and stuff like that, it is so valuable to work with a practitioner that's looking at your symptoms, that's looking at your mineral balance, and that's looking at this big picture overall rather than just, hey, your calcium is high, so we're going to stop your calcium supplement. Or I even had a client recently who her copper was low, which actually means she probably had some hidden copper toxicity going on, but her practitioner was giving her copper supplements because it was low. So this isn't a test where you just want to take it and be like, hey, this is low, so we need to add this in. Mineral balancing really is quite an art, and it does take an experienced practitioner to be able to look at everything in a big picture and give you customized and personalized feedback. And that's exactly what I do in my program, Miracle in the Making. We do this with both the man and the woman because both of these people are so important to making that baby. And it is so important to address things like stress and look at what else is going on. And we really do take a deep dive into a lot of these topics in my program as well. If any of these patterns really caught your attention and you're curious about what your minerals might look like and what your hair could be telling you about your health, click the link below to schedule a fertility consult. I can't wait to talk to you about how much this really can open up for you and your hubby. And yes, in my program, we do work with both partners because it takes 2 to tango. And I think men are often an overlooked factor in the fertility space. In the next video, we're going to be talking about fertility treatments and how successful are they really. So make sure you click right here to watch the next video.